your life, it'll take you out. But when we have a respect and an awe for what God gave us, I mean, listen, God created it. God created sex. I mean, he's pretty awesome. Anybody who's I'm not talking about just fornicating and messing around. I'm talking about, hey, God's for it. He's not against it. He wants people, but in the right context that honors him, that honors the marriage and covenant, that honors family, that honors, right? Because when you just let it run rampant, and the next thing you know, you got people who want to go because they're so full of like whatever it is, their desires. Look at that goat over there or whatever, right? They start having sex with animals. This happens in other countries. I'm like freaking everybody out this morning. Or what? You don't think that that's what's coming for this country? I mean, it's probably already people, they want to marry their dog. Me and my dog, Snoopy, got married today, and the little dog's like, what the heck? And he's got, like, clothes on him. Now people do the funniest stuff on with their animals, putting pants and stuff on them. It's hilarious. But, it's like in context, in its right place, it is a beautiful thing that God created. But see, if I'm a man and I have another man that I admire or that I say, man, that guy's a cool guy, I can have a relationship with him, tell him, hey, bro, you're awesome. Hey, you know what? Or whatever, build you have a friendship that I'll do anything, I'll die for you, man, right? We're what do they call them, like road dogs. We're bros till we die, whatever you want to say. But all of a sudden, if I start saying, hey, I'm trying to be careful here. I really don't want to be careful because I just want to just let it rip because it's the reality of it, right? It's like all of a sudden as a man, I start looking at another man going, man, I wonder what he'd look like with his pants off. This is the reality of what happens, right? And a man starts lusting with perversion for another man. That's what's wrong. It's not his love for the man. It's his, I want to know you carnally. Like we went into the last week or the week before, we were talking about how they wanted to go and they wanted the man and they wanted to, it wasn't even like relational. It was just, we want to be sick. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to say it. But that's the perversion. And then they want to what? They want to do it to children. And that it actually happens right now in our nation where behind closed doors, children are being raped. There was a guy who actually moved from America to Thailand and was working at a daycare in a different country and was posting videos online of him doing perversion, doing stuff with children from 3 years old all the way up to 7, 6 years old or whatever. Happening. And they caught him eventually. And I hope they completely destroyed him, right? Because it's stuff like that. I'm telling you, it's little by little. If we don't take a stand and say, God, give us a passion for your name. Help us. We should not be lenient towards that stuff, but we've literally let it creep in. Now you have drag queens doing performances for children in school. Hey, come to this local school today. And they're dressed like freaks, and they're teaching little children like this is okay and this is right. And the underlying spirit behind that is the very thing I'm talking about. It's the sexual immorality. They don't want to teach kids and that, it's about equality. No, we want to teach you so that your guard's down, so that you're prepped, so that we can do sexually immoral things to you and you won't have a conscience or a problem with it. It's so wicked and so evil. And you have people in our school system that sit there and go, oh, no, it's about equality. No, you're full of garbage. We can be equal, and your crazy sickoness can stay way away from our children. Amen.